How are you doing and how have you been? Rise of the Pigmen starts today. Right, new colony. We are going a tribal colony because I actually really enjoyed this start. It's one of my favourite starts in all honesty. We're going to go Cassandra. I feel like you losing is fun. I'll be honest, I'm not too interested in 500% difficulty. At the moment, we might get there in the future, but we're going to do this for the time being, and might be a couple of restarts and whatnot, but should be good. Right, and then there's only one seed that you need in your life, and that's Tesasticles. I might actually put the population up by 1, just to see what else comes about. I don't want year-round growing, because actually I find it fun not to have that, just because I find it always creates stressful situations. And do this one I get marble and sandstone. It's only small hills though. The reason why I like... I'm going to do marble and sandstone here just because marble's the prettiest. Sandstone's the quickest. I do like the large hills just because it can be natural barriers. Let me have one more look. Then I wouldn't mind being close to people. I'm not saying we're going to raid or anything like that. A coast could be interesting. Could do something here. Sandstone, only half the year. The problem with having half the year is obviously with tribal, we're not even going to be able to get a freezer up. So I think I'm going to go here. Marble, sandstone, I like this. This time I'm not going to do bigger is better. We're just going to be small and insignificant. As my partner calls me. Right, next. Okay, so we're naturally going to lose friendship with them. It's fine. Man, bear, pigism. Got supremacist, pain is virtue, cannibal, rich list, just because I find the rich list really, really fun. Deities, Barox, creator of torment. Physical love is prohibited, so we can't share a bed, which... is fine. Slow research, which is always going to be awkward, but the general idea, we eat the humans, we're okay with pain, we're going to be very melee based. So I'm hoping then the pain, if we do get into pain through getting hurt, it sort of turns us on a bit. And then the void study we're going to want to do quite a lot. Then we've got the roles, leader, morale goal. That's why we took supremacist, because then it allows us to take the melee specialist, which is obviously key for what we're doing. Also a shooting specialist. We're not going to... while we're going to be mainly... I went to do a big word there, then remembered I don't know big words, so I chuck my phone everywhere. As we're going to be like melee based, I still want to have colonists that can shoot and stuff like that, just because I don't want to pigeonhole myself into something, but... mainly we're going to be melee based. And then the relics, we've got 2 mono swords and a Zeus hammer. And I think we are good to go. Right, now we get to pick 5 of our starters. And we need some really, 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 really good starters because we're coming for the win. However, everyone is going to be Xenotype Pigskin. What is Pigskin? I'm glad you asked. So, strong immunity. So we gain immunity to diseases faster than normal. The main thing is what we want is reduced pain. Trotter hands reduces manipulation, which is going to be a little bit awkward. We've all got pig voices, which is what it is. But we have got reduced pain, strong immunity, strong stomach. So, we'll never suffer from food poisoning, even after eating rotten foods. That's interesting. Robust digestion. So carriers of the gene grow a multifold stomach, allows them to digest raw foods more efficiently. In general, they get the same nutrition from raw food as from if it was cooked. They don't mind the taste of raw food at all. So yeah, we don't even get the raw food debuff, which is awesome. Nearsighted, so shooting accuracy at long range is reduced. Do need to remember that. Not as short, but a medium and long it is. So we will need to keep that. Yeah, I suppose the poor cooking then doesn't really matter then if we're fine with eating the other things. Pig ears. Okay. So yeah, so they're the main things that are going to impact us massively, which obviously does raise our hunger rate. But everyone is going to be a pigman. This is the Pigman Rises series. So the minute, this is who we got. We got Pork, Brawler, Kind, Jogger. The left hand being a wooden hand is a slight problem, but hopefully isn't going to be really bad. Hopefully we can counter that early on. Like all the passions, gives us the cook, gives us plants, a bit of crafting later on. Nice. Then we got Port, a Brawler, which is going to be really, really important because we are going to be quite melee based as an as a crew. We get +4 to melee, which doesn't do much for us, but the melee hit chance is going to be +4, which is nice. Melee, cook, animals. You're probably going to be our melee specialist down the line. Go Pow, which is how I'm pronouncing it. A psychopath, which he just doesn't care about suffering and stuff like that, which is fine. His hunger rate goes up. Maybe you're the one to get rid of. But you do give us the double passion into intellect, which is whatever. And we don't care about pain because we've got pain as virtue. Then we got another tough. Animals if we want them, mainly for the construction being at 4. Which is we're able to build most of our things. So we've got another construction at 4. This one with a permanent mood boost of 12. Our social person, so if we want to do any royalty stuff, we can do that there. Cooking on a double passion, we could potentially do it with us. We've got to remember, because of our pigskin, we have got a robust digestion. We don't care about eating raw food. And we've got a strong stomach, which we will never suffer from food poisoning. So cooking isn't a crazy thing we've got to focus on. The more important thing is we've got 2 brawlers and we've got 1 person on top, which I think is a good combination to be able to do our melee at like 90% melee run. Right, let's start. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness like your ancestors did. Here we go. So we do have 2 horses straight off the bat and a Yorkshire Terrier named Pirate. It's a very interesting name. Okay. So as I allow all this, then we're going to have a look at our map to see if there's any natural... That is... Please don't say that's too close to there. I'm hoping... Problem is that tree is going to hate a geyser there, but... is what it is. This might be where we set up base, and especially if we go to the fertility. Some grass there. We could have a farm field there. It's not the best spot in the world, I'm not going to lie. We can see the animals on the map. Yeah, I think this is where we start. I think it makes the most sense. Words of wisdom. It makes sense. Well done, Tastical. What else makes sense? Liking and subscribing and supporting me. I appreciate it. I love you. Not like that. If you want to catch me live, see you on Twitch. Bye. We get hold of this early on, so then we can grow our rice and whatnot. And I think that's the way to go. So we start with wood, so we're going to build most stuff out of wood. This tree is going to be angry with us to start with, but that's absolutely fine. It does because we did the tribal start. We've all got a natural meditation focus, so that's really good. So then we can start actually meditating at this straight away to get powers and stuff like that. So we're going to go wooden wall, annoy the tree, but that's fine. And wooden wall there. Door there. Door there. We're going to come down here. Flashbang and immediately grow. Shrink that. Expand that. Immediately start growing on here. But the pigmen rise. They will not fall. We will not be denied our birthright. I did think about having a series where we are pigmen of shame and we try and change our genes to, you know, get rid of our pigman shame, but the pigman rise. We are not ashamed of what we are. We are what we are. I am what I am. No, not that. So yeah, the goal is we do want to change our genes. We do want to be melee superheroes, but I like the idea of being pigs and growing up from there and building up from the floor, building up, being strong like pigs. We're pigs, but we want to turn into man-bear pigs. It all makes sense. And you can construct, if you're not, help with growing, and then plant cut. And do the rest. Okay. Great start, everything's set up. We'll have the stockpile in here. We will have a dumping stockpile. Where are we going to put the little cure box? If I go to planning, for the time being, our kill box can be that. We haven't got to do anything that changes the world or anything like crazy like that. Pig Nation, rise! I nearly smacked my coffee off then. We're going to need to cut down some more trees, so we will do them near the base so that's not too far. And then we've got lots to do. The growers grow, the constructors construct. So the idea is that with people that aren't constructing, there are people that are still cutting down trees, making sure we can push on. Did I say that or did I lie? I might have just lied then. Well, the grower can. So at the moment, what we'll do is just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. 5 sleeping spots. That's absolutely fine. We don't care about... Do we care about eating at a table? I can't remember with Pain is Virtue. The research benches is what we're going to want on. Thank you, chat. Production. Simple research bench. We do a 1, we do a 2. I'm even going to put furniture down. We do a 1, we do a 2. What we are going to do inside is do a growing zone here. This growing zone is going to be, where is it? Daylilies for the beauty inside. So hopefully then they love where they are. Hopefully that helps. Get the research benches up. We haven't got any steel to then do them. How much steel did they want? They wanted 25 each. So 3 should be more than enough. I will put 4. Reminds me we don't actually have a miner. So you're probably going to have to be 1 on mine, 2 on construct. Just to make sure the mining does that. Then I'm just going to have to not do too much to the mining. Which is going to be fine. Because if I queue it up too much, then obviously construction is going to falter. Oh, this feels good. I always love starting a new colony. But I like the tribal start because obviously you start quite far back. But then at the same point, having 5 people is really, really nice. We're then going to wall this off. And then we can also have this as our animal pen. If I do cancel that because that doesn't really matter. Can I do an animal pen without actually... Yeah, I can actually. Right, chuck that there and then we can put the animal pen there to keep the horses. Because that might be quite handy if we want to do some travelling. We did get the fallen monolith. So pop up is definitely how I'm saying that. As noted as an ancient monolith, partly buried... nearby. If you investigate, you could learn more right there. We're not going to do it immediately. I would like to get a few things up and at them first. Right, then we're getting research up, which is going to be very important. We have got slow research as part our ideology. But that's fine. Right, first research. What are we going to do first? Smithing is very tempting, actually, to get maces up immediately just because of this difficulty, so at least then if enemies get chucked at us we can actually deal with them, which I actually think I might do. Get our maces up immediately. We also get some simple helmets. I feel like that's probably the one to do first. Or do we go complex furniture? We're going to go smithing first because actually the plan is if we can go hunt some animals, what wildlife have we got on here? If we go hunt them muffalos, for example, we could actually make some bed rolls, then get away with... Saying that, we don't care about sleeping on the floor, right? Because pain is virtue? Yeah, we don't actually care. So we do get the -5 from Dole Barracks. However, hopefully when the daylilies go up, if we see here, that's given us 15. So if we wooden floor the rest, we might actually not be too bad. Obviously, we're going to get disturbed sleep and whatnot. Sleeping alone. I should be sleeping with a lover or a spouse. I thought you didn't want that. The physical act of lust is always vile, disgusting, and wrong. Prohibit shared bed. Okay. So you want to sleep with your partner, but our religion says no. It says, how very dare you. We're disgusting. Disgusting pigmen that shouldn't touch people. It's basically what we're saying. Right, all the daylilies are going in. We've still got loads of cut tree orders, which is fine. We're moving, we're grooving. Right, we're getting here. I need to make sure, because the game loves a roof, so remove roof area in here. Just to make sure. Got all this. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Because then our rice can grow, hopefully, unimpeded. Then once we get that up, we're going to have to get the little kill box up. We haven't got any steel for it. And we wanted to get a prison up. Although we're probably going to eat everyone, let's be honest. With 5 people straight off the bat, we're going to be quite okay with not having to worry about taking more people in. It's just going to be a case of making sure we're upgrading and stuff like that. Which the smithy does do. I need to make sure someone else is on research. The only problem is our grower is. So I might have you on one-on-one, take the grower down. Because actually, if you're that bored, I would rather you research than do absolutely nothing. Because at least then, if like after time, you do that earlier on in a save, and after time, they will get skills in it, which is cool. May is pregnant, the horse. They don't hang about. Potentially you breed them, sell them, eat them. In that order. Because we're criminals. Right, the horses are in there, so that's cool. Pirate. Should we actually try and keep our animal alive for once? Right, I'm going to rename this for hide. Just because we know we're going to need it at some point. Then hide is just going to be everywhere in the base. Do we eat the horses? We might actually eat the horses immediately. Yeah, we're going to eat the horses immediately, actually. As much as I'd like to keep them alive, it's actually a bit pointless. So I need recreation there. And I'll get the wooden board there. That's absolutely fine. Then I need to get the cook station up. Problem is, it's going to make it in here really, really hot. So I might actually put this... I can spin, spin, spin. Chuck it there. Build a roof over it. I need a butcher station as well. Great point. So I'll chuck that there as well. And then we can get cooker looking. I don't think we can make anything too sexy at this point. We can make tea straight off the bat, which to be fair, we probably do need to do. Because the quicker we can get tea, the quicker it's like... Because I think tea is such an OP drug with very little downside. I think I want to make it... I think I want to make this stuff for the time being. I don't normally make this stuff, but it's going to last a lot longer. Let's make like 400. Because we're missing a vegetarian. Okay, gotcha. I was like, why are we not making food? So I'll suspend that for the time being. And then we'll just make meals then. That's no bother. I was very confused for a second. Let's do 30, pause at 10. It's just this will go off quite quickly. So I'll do that. So then that should get cooking then. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we've actually got some meals, which is always nice. What I will do... Oh, we haven't even got shelves yet. Okay. And the beauty of this room, if I get the right thing, is not too bad because you've got all these 15 daylilies giving us off a lot of beauty, which is why I like setting up like that. It's just easy. Right, then we have got all the rice growing. Strong start. Right, then the next thing is going to be getting the kill box up because we do know Cassandra will be on our bums very, very shortly. So I want that door held open. Wooden fences. I would like steel traps. However, I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. So we're just going to get wooden ones up. And I feel like that's a good amount of wooden traps to go up. Normally I rush to the steel traps, which I probably should do. However, we're not great miners. Slight oversight. Not on my part, on chat's part. And then that, yeah, there we go. Straight up. And then I want to make sure, remove the roof area, because if it's raining and whatnot, I want them to get all them negatives. Stuck indoors, sleeping alone, darkness, okay. For some reason, I didn't think we cared about being in the dark, but evidently I am wrong once a year. And it turns out that is the first time. I know. I'm as shocked as you guys are. That I'd be wrong, that is. We need to cut down more trees, so let's just make sure we're cutting trees down. That's immediately close to the base. Because there's no point going miles away when we've got so much treeage. That's a word, don't question it. Right on our doorstep, okay. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And the man-bear people. Pig army rises. The pig men. Can't keep a good pig down. I need pig puns. I should have been more prepared with pig puns. I should trot down to the shop to buy a joke book. I mean, it wasn't the best pun. It's not as punishing as I want to be. You see what I've done there? And then we're going to have to, or I'm going to have to learn how to make these super fighters. But then, like I said, the fun of this is then down the line we can change their genes, make them more... Right, mad guinea pig, first event. Standard one. So then I'm going to go, everyone go into the hide. Taking this far too seriously. Right, the tough one's got him. The brawlers go. Nice. One hit Larry. That's what we nice. Pour in. Like, starting to learn the guys. Learn who wants us to succeed or not. Right, so we are now going to go up. There is a bear there. So, bear with me as we look for the axe. No, we're going to go up to the axe now, or the muffalos. And we might as well go kill them now. Okay, I thought this was going to be a little bit more intense, I'm not going to lie. Right, so undraft you. But we do... That's the nice thing about what we're doing. Because we've got pain is virtue. When our melee people actually get hurt and they get made in their pain, we actually get a mood boost for it. Which hopefully is going to potentially lead us to actually stay in combat for longer. Should have probably helped pop it up. But it's fine. Then we undraft, haul you back. Nice, nice, nice. So that's really, really successful. Have I got a doctor? Do I need heal root for this? Yeah, I suppose. Right, let's heal up before the game wants to chuck stuff at us. Once we start to catch up with jobs, more people can then dive on research. Obviously, at the start, we're still trying to get a few things up here and there. What I should probably do with this grow zone is actually expand it onto the normal grass anyway. It doesn't need to just be on the mega farter. Ooh! There we go. Right, let's call our nation Man Bear Pig Nation. Big Pig. Okay, I'll put 2 more people on plant cut first. Mainly just because at this moment that's stalling us and we don't want to be stalled for too long. We do need to go, go, go. It's not a massive race against the time at the moment, but obviously at any point in the game we'll step ourselves up. It's the only nice thing about Cassandra. Early on it's a little bit better, but later on she will slap me up whether I like it or not. I feel like Cassandra later on will just get me off her planet, do you know what I mean? She is proper like angry Karen at the supermarket. But moods are sky high in the colony. Obviously we can improve that massively. Alright, there we go. So they're only wooden traps, so they're not going to change the world or anything, but it's better than nothing. At least we have a defense up. Right, there we go, our first raid. So the filth men. The filth men versus the pig men. Only one. Bit anticlimactic. Man flesh is back on the menu, boys. Did it say it was attacking immediately? Attacking immediately. Let's all hide. Should really do this as a melee test, in all honesty. Well, we've got our kill box up. It'd be silly to engage, really. I mean, with Cassandra, I suppose we have a little bit more leniency with like how often the attacks are going to come back to back to back. Right, I do want to calm down with the jobs I'm giving them now. I'm actually really happy with everything. So I would just like some research to be done. Smithing's what we're doing first, just because I feel like getting the better weapons is important. Maybe this isn't the right. I don't know. I was having a sip of my coffee. Well, that was that made me jump. But yeah, 5 really, really good people. It's going to be really hard to break their moods, I feel. I feel like with their religion, and especially with the pigmen being able to eat pretty much anything, like we're in a really good point here. How long do meals last for? Spores in 2.5 days. So this is where I want this food, because this food lasts for years and years and years. So to get through the winter, we're going to need a lot of that. So to be honest, I might really up this just to start massively stockpiling it. Now, obviously, it helps greatly that we can eat rotten food and stuff like that. I feel like smithing maybe wasn't the first thing I should have done. I feel like smithing into plate armor might have been strong. But visitors. Okay, just moving stuff around because we have got a lot of grow zones, so I do need to make sure they are actually getting respected, especially the daylilies inside the base. What I'm going to do tomorrow is actually get wooden floors, because the floor at the moment, like the normal bit's given like -1s, while this makes the base mega flammable, which is fun. It just removes that loss. Just need to stockpile the pelican or whatever it's called. Fleeing Knight. Manhunting guinea pig. Wants to keep her safe at big pig. Yeah, that's fine. And then we will bestow honor. So pop it up is our honor person, right? I don't know if you want to, like... Yeah, I'll give it to pop it up. I always, like, link it to social, but I actually don't think it matters, does it? No, because I want pop it up to be the guide, not the leader. So our leader will be... Gopo! Hey! Don't know why. Because he's an intellectual? Maybe. Right, quests. Accept. Gopo. Because I want pop it up with a really good social to be the guide, because then you'll be able to do all that stuff. Right, everyone into the hide zone. Not even going to have to deal with this, which is nice. Quick honor, hopefully quick psychic powers as well. So if we're really, really quick, the manhunting guinea pig that's there. We'll just zoom in and get hit by the travelers. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're doing. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.